My students, hope all of you are doing well and staying at home. Last week we have discussed about Lachesis, especially introductory part, contribution of Hering and what he did for mankind. He took the poison and proved the symptoms, and the grave animal, just having a bite of that, a man can die, but he contributed a lot. Today we are going forward for the personality profile of Lachesis, especially physical and mental genetics. Dr. J.T. Kent, in introduction of Lachesis, beautifully told, Lachesis is a frequently indicated remedy and one that you will need to study much in order to know how to use it. So just simply go through one or two times from Allen's keynote, from Borix Mathematica is not at all sufficient to grasp the knowledge about Lachesis or to get any perception about Lachesis for prescribing part. Kent himself told you have to study much in order to know to use the medicine. Now we are going forward for particularly the physical genetics, appearance of the patient. If the patient complexion is fair, we will get blue and purple color of the face. But along with, as the patient is very much anxious, patient is very much suspicious, we will get appearance of anxiety in face, we will get appearance of suspiciousness in face. Along with, the eyes will be engorged, face will be puffed, and eyelids blotted. It is a peculiar appearance of Lachesis patient on face. On examination, we also may get varicose veins. These are found upon limbs and having the appearance of varicose veins, especially that comes after gestation. In this point, keep in mind, Hahnemann in his epoch-making book Chronic Disease beautifully elucidated about the miasmatic flare-up of symptoms during pregnancy. We are getting in Lachesis appearance of varicose vein after gestation. So, varicosity in Lachesis is nothing but one of the important psoric symptom what we are getting. Now the important physical genetics is the sensitiveness about the neck. Sensation as if it would be choked and the collar is uneasy about the neck. The patient is always trying to lose his tie if his necklace that like to open, and they do not bear to have the tie, and they generally they are avoiding ties on their necks. And they do not like it. Like that, they are avoiding. And more uneasiness about the neck and more choking. More choking is more confusion. Ultimately, if anyone compels to wear a tie on his collar, there will be appearance of intoxication. So it is a very important point for physical genetics, sensitiveness about the neck. Along with, in few patients we are also getting sensitiveness on abdomen, especially of weight of cloths they are not bearing. And in homeopathic Mathematica there are lots of medicine also, they are getting trouble wearing clothes on abdomen. But in Lachesis mostly it is well marked sensitiveness about the neck with a choking feeling. Another important point for Lachesis physical genetics, there is a surging of blood, surging feeling aggravated by motion, not so much in the act of motion, but after moving. Whenever he is moving, he is not feeling surging, but after taking rest, he is feeling surging. It is sometimes felt after walking, changing to another place or sitting down again. That is, a few seconds after the motion is completed, the pain begins. and it comes to its highest instantly and then gradually subsides into a very steady surging or more steady ache. Apart from that, those who are fair complexion, and generally on skin we are getting purple mottled appearance. In skin symptom, if the patient is suffering from any ulcer, the looks like gangrene, especially an injured part looks like gangrenous ulcer and sloughing with great offensiveness. Ultimately, the part turn black and slough. Already I have told about varicosity and varicosity in different parts of the body. Another important physical genetics, the lachesis patients, the intolerance of heat. First, intolerance of heat, warm weather, and they do not stand sun. Almost all complaints aggravates during warm weather, during sun. But extremes of cold and heat causing great debility. General aggravation from heat of sun, from heat of room, warm weather, but extremes of cold, in extreme cold and extreme heat causing great debility. Now we are going towards mental genetics. First of all, the causation elements from in mental level, bad effects of disappointment. Very important clue for development of symptom in lachesis patients. Elements from grief, elements from wounded honor, elements from suppression of sex in mental plane, and that cause overstimulation. Getting all type of mental elements, patient become overstimulated and that seeks for outlet and consequences, and profoundly affects the intellect and develop characteristics prescribing personality profile. I am happy to share one of my case treated about 10 to 12 years ago. One of my colleague, he was suffering from severe lumbar spondylosis and MRI report suggested degenerative changes and spine surgeon also suggested operation. And out of lumbar spondylosis, he could not move and getting severe pain, especially hardly he could sleep at night. And whenever I visited my colleague, I took up the case, and the clue what I have got from the patient, his wife wrongly get some idea about my colleague, and he is propagating about his character, about all his lifestyles to other people, as the person is not doing well in his personal life. But actually, my colleague was very fair. So getting mental grief and wounded honor, he got overstimulated. And what is the manifestation in mental level? To anyone who met, he liked to express his sorrow, his grief about her wife, and regarding particular symptom also, pain aggravation during sleep, or the affected parts feeling better, being covered, all those symptoms I prescribe lachesis, and getting lachesis 200, within 7 to 10 days improvement started, and ultimately within 1 month he recovered, and for last 10 to 12 years he could move by train, buses and public vehicles, but during sickness he was bedridden. Another important point is jealousy. Jealousy of lachesis is very important, is jealousy without any reason. Unwarranted jealousy and suspicion. A woman imagines that her friends, husband and children are trying to damage her, that her friends are going to put her in trouble. But there is no obvious cause, there is no obvious history, but the woman imagines and becomes suspicious. Even imagines her relatives are trying to poison her and she refuses to eat. Another important mental genetics is great confusion. Confusion in that level thinks sometimes that it is only a dream, as if she was under a dream and can hardly say whether he dreamed it or thinks it. Think as if she is dead or dreams that she is dead. And in the dream, preparation are being made to lay her out or that she is about to die. So in confusion level, that confusion is so great, hardly he or she could recognize or discriminate whether he was dreaming or it was actually happening. Another important symptom is she thinks is somebody else in the hands of a stronger power, not doing on his own, having a feeling. In the extreme case, like cases, we are getting this symptom at the verge of insanity almost. They are telling, I am under the control of a stronger power, under superhuman control. And she is compelled to do things by that spirit, as if she hears a command, sometimes partly in a dream, and that she must carry out, without his own reasoning. Sometimes it takes from form of voice in which she is commanded to steal, even to murder, or to confess things she never did. As if someone is giving command, you did some wrong things, but actually she did not. But she is confessing without conducting the crime. So she confessed things she never did, and she has no peace of mind until she makes a confession of something, but actually she has never done it. Another important point for Lachesis is religious insanity. An old lady who has always lived what would be called an upright and pious life, yet she is not able to apply the promises that are in the world of God to herself. Otherwise, she is feeling religious, but not executing the thing. That is why they are suffering from religious mania. The state of religious melancholy mostly in women ultimately with religious insanity, and is not uncommonly attended with much loquacity and talkativeness. So those who are suffering from religious melancholy or religious insanity, that stimulation comes out as a consequences presenting with loquacity and talkativeness. And talkativeness is so much, the patient is impelled to talk continuously. Exceptional loquacity with rapid change of subjects, jumps abruptly from one idea to another topic. But he or she compelled to talk continuously. It is found in another state in which the patient is compelled to hurry in everything she does and wants everybody else to hurry. Himself became hurry, compelled to hurry, not only himself or herself, wants everybody else to hurry. Even when he or she is talking something, sentences are sometimes only half finished due to hurriedness. She takes it for granted that other person understand the balance and she will hurry on. And these states may come in acute disease, even in typhoid. When it will take the usual typhoid delirium, they may come in one condition, in diphtheria, or in any disease that are characterized by blood poisoning. They come in the puerperial state also, or may take from insanity. So, in any acute disease, it may be typhoid, it may be diphtheria, even in sepsis, when in acute stage, patient is very much talkative and he or she is talking irrelevantly without any relation of topics, we may think of lachesis. Regarding mental journals, in another part is loathing of life. In that part, patient is very much depressed, melancholic, and meditates upon suicide. And finally, settle back into an apathetic state. So in lachesis patient, in acute stage, after getting mental trauma, in initial level, they are hyperstimulated, they are hyperactive, they are talkative. But when the chronicity comes, when bears for a long time, then loathing of life comes and meditates upon suicide and settles back into an apathetic state in which there is an aversion to everything, to work, to think, to do anything, even to talk anything. Regarding memory, lachesis patient having weakness of memory makes mistakes in writing. Even in writing, they are having confusion regarding spelling, what he wrote, etc. Great dullness of mind with bodily weakness. Mind confused and wandering in diphtheria also. In some lachesis patients, we are getting another picture. They are very active in mental level, quick comprehension, with almost prophetic perception. They can perceive things in advance and telling in that manner. Generally it happens. They are also suffering from ecstasy. No sooner does one idea occur to him than a number of others follow in quick succession while he is writing. The thought process is so rapid, it does not follow while he is writing. Another group of patients, those who are lachesis, having perfect happiness and cheerfulness, followed by gradual fading of spirituality. In lachesis, we are getting hyperstimulation, talkativeness, apatheticness, sadness, even up to suicide. Another group, they are very happy and cheerful, but want of self-control. When they become happy, their spirituality gone away, their reasoning gone away, they become lascivious. Felt as if she was clear animal right through. And whilst all mental power was dormant, sensation as if hands of stronger power, as if charmed, and as if she could not break the spell. So we are conclude lachesis mental attitude, feels extremely sad, unhappy, distressed, sad, loathing of life, suspicious, complaining. But another group of lachesis patients, they are very happy, but happiness followed by lasciviousness. In selected cases, they are also melancholic with a feeling friendless and forsaken, as if friends are not maintaining relation with them. And out of forsaken feeling, in night they could not sleep. Even if they slept for a time, awakens up, and the thought of forsaken feeling about friends are causing trouble in her mental plane. If one word we will put for lachesis patient, the one English word will be suitable for that. That is frantic. Frantic loquacity, frantic jealousy, and frantic suspiciousness. Slightest exertion of the mind or slightest exertion or slightest emotional disturbance, they become very much agitated. And not only in mental level, when they become agitated from slightest emotion, the extremities become cold, the heart becomes very feeble, the skin is covered with sweat and the head is hot. So, in Lachesis prescription, in mental level, we should think of frantic attitude, that is chaotic feeling in reasoning. So whenever we are getting loquacity, that is chaotic. Whenever there is jealousy, there is no cause. Whenever there is suspicion, it is extreme suspiciousness without any obvious cause. Even we are also getting some sensation feeling, not in actual mental journals. They feel suffocated during sleep. And feeling suffocated, breathing almost stop. So we are getting sleep into aggravation. If the symptoms is milder, the aggravation will be mild and is not felt until after the patient wakes up from a long sleep. But if the aggravation is one that is considerable violence, then the patient may feel it immediately on going to sleep. Now we are going for physical generalities that affects the patient as a whole. Regarding appetite, generally Lachesis patient is loss of appetite, but in that field also we are getting a particular sensation effects after eating. After eating, some physical symptom develops. Vertigo may develop after eating, languor, drowsiness, gagging and suffocating feeling. Sometimes dyspnea may be developed after eating. And after eating, always there is a feeling as if a load in the stomach with relaxation and flashes of heat. But Lachesis patient is better from eating fruits. Regarding thirst, patient is always thirsty, but nausea after drinking is a very important symptom as a physical generalities. And whenever he or she is taking food, fluids go down easily, but solids, even well-chewed food causes sensation of choking. Complaints from wine or tobacco, gnawing pressure feeling in the stomach that ameliorates after eating, but returning as soon as stomach is empty. So for Lachesis, if we consider personality profile, we should remember the mental journals. First of all, suspiciousness, jealousy, talkativeness. In another part, apathetic, sad, or some group of patient, it appears like they are very happy, but the happiness turns into lasciviousness. In physical generalities, sensitiveness in the neck, does not endure tie or tight collar or necklace, and sleep into aggravation. Apart from that, appetite, thirst, everything should be remembered to make or frame the totality while we prescribe Lachesis. In next class, we will discuss about the particulars of Lachesis from head to foot in detail. Please you go through Lachesis from Kent, from Boric, from Allen. Apart from I am also suggesting to go through source books, especially for Lachesis. At least for Lachesis, you go through once Hering's Guiding Symptom, as he contributed with the cost of his life, and while using Lachesis, we are giving benefit to the patients as well as we are claiming our success in our daily practice. Thank all of you. Stay at home, stay safe.